and welcome back to another video on the wrestling and to another edition of AEW Dynamite Out of 10. The world title is up for grabs as Swerve defended against Broderick Strong, and the match headlined the latest broadcast on the road to Forbidden Door on June the 30th, which also saw MJF appear on Dynamite, and yeah, there was lots of them on the card, but we kick things off with MJF's long-awaited return to Dynamite, his first appearance since Double or Nothing. The former world champion targeted Okada, AEW world champion Swerve Strickland, and international champion Ospreay with his cutting and scathing remarks. Roosh interrupted the proceedings and took exception to the MJF stepping back into the company, thinking he was owed anything. The salt of the earth responded while paying him respect for establishing himself in areas across the Mexico before insulting him in Spanish. A pull apart ensued, and then he had a first program awaiting MJF. While there may be an urge to book that match as soon as possible, holding off until Forbidden Door feels like the right move, avoiding seeing the randomness of the card which MJF brought up. Develop the rivalry, build a match and execute it. MJF was great on the mic here, but Roosh is not the guy to say you out and send a verbal blow for blow with the devil, and more importantly, booking his motivations to be more of a generic foreign heel in 2024 feels rather uninspired. At least the brawl was solid and the match has the potential to be strong. MJF specifically focusing attention on Strickland, Okada and Ospreay seems interesting, laying the groundwork for what's to come, and yeah, obviously we've got Adam Cole in there somewhere too. The first match was a fatal four-way: Orange Cassidy, Kyle O'Reilly, Ray Phoenix and Jay Lethal, and to see who would challenge Will Ospreay. There was no particular revelation of the competitors on why it was chosen. Phoenix nursed a knee injury through the match and ultimately overcame it, catching Lethal with an inside cradle to score the win and earn the right for a challenge Ospreay in a match that should be full of some extraordinary offense if nothing else. After the match, Don Callis marched to the ring, only for Cassidy to grab a chair and fend him off. Stat hit the ring, coming face to face with a former friend before slapping him. Willow made the save as the heels retreated to close the segment. The action was all there, with some strong work from Lethal and O'Reilly, but it felt incredibly random. Bringing Barretta out for nothing, followed by Statlander and Nightingale, felt like cheap reminders that those three are still hanging around rather than effective booking. So yeah, on the whole, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. I thought it was a good match. May well have been meshed together, but I think when we get that match, it'll be really fun to watch. So yeah, 7 out of 10. Mark Briscoe took on Brian Cage as interim EVP. Christopher Daniels revealed that another qualifying match for his TNT title would take place, with a winner joining Takeshita, who cashed his ticket in a week ago. The match was hard-hitting, one that saw Briscoe's mouth bloodied and body battered. The champ absorbs the punishment as he had his entire career and stayed in the fight, fighting back against stronger opponents before downing the machine and scoring the hard-fought victory. Briscoe still an excellent worker and one of the best faces in the company. He also the ROH champion, and the title feels rather diminished when he's now competing for the TNT title. Some will argue that belt collectors have been a thing in AEW before, and no star should kind of go after more than one. In a way that was poorly presented, but I thought it was a fun match, and Jack Perry popping up afterwards declaring himself as the future TNT champion feels much more of a possibility, with the Elite kind of taking over. So yeah, on the whole, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. We then saw the Blackpool Combat Club taking on Team CMLL, and Willie Yusa was back in action, which was great to see. The match was a showcase for the BCC and the returning news. The CMLL stars had their opportunity to get their stuff in and shine, but the crowd did not come alive and invest themselves in anything until the AEW stars were on the offensive. Yes, it's easy for anyone to head on to Google to do their due diligence and read up on CMLL Lucha Libre. It's a reasonable expectation that the AEW itself will at least explain what makes it simple and why this match is happening. A simple vignette or two can kind of show that, but the reaction to Yuta's return to the ring should be encouraging, and it'll be of utmost importance to continue to capitalise on the warm welcome, otherwise it'll be a wasted opportunity. But I think it did the job there pretty well, so I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Before it's time for Mariah May to take on Saraya, and yeah, this match was longer than expected and definitely more competitive. Saraya stunned May with good night, then tapped her out with a PTO to skill, but felt like an upset win. The Wolves win would seemingly keep her in contention for the Women's Championship going forward. That's if Storm retains her title against Shirakawa, who made her presence felt, chasing Saraya camera off, but she was checking on May and engaging Storm in a tense stare down. So yeah, there's a lot of pieces at play in this one. It's definitely welcome to see some changes in the women's division after what felt like a while. It should help keep the quality of things going, but Khan and Co need to establish on kind of making a clearer the direct division line maybe between heels and faces, but we'll have to see where it goes. 6 out of 10. But then it was time for our main event, Swerve against Strong, and yeah, he confirmed his spot against Ospreay for the title. A quality main event featuring two of the hottest in-ring workers in the company now. It highlighted how good Strong has been in recent years, while confirming that Strickland is a performer capable of meshing his style with that of any opponent. Strong sold an injured knee, dodging one house call by Strickland, only to fall victim to another as the champ retained and closed one out the show against Fernanda and the most adorable fan. As is the case, the effort was there and the action was strong, but there's overall performance Strickland hasn't been presented enough as the face of the company. And with MJF, Ospreay all coming for him, it'll be interesting to see where it goes. But yeah, I think the Ospreay performance could well turn things around. The match was good, just the rest of it, maybe a bit more to come. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. And overall, Dynamite gets a 7 out of 10 from me. I thought, yeah, it was a pretty decent show on the board. Great to see MJF back. An interesting first feud for him. So yeah, we'll have to see. Gets a 7 out of 10 from me. I thought mostly was decent. And yeah, we'll be intrigued to see where it goes from here. Hey guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Follow us on our socials. Link in the description below for daily wrestling news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.